Hi everyone, welcome to Capri. Today we will implement one of the most essential dynamic data structure, ArrayList. We will use Java programming language, but feel free to use any programming language for your comfortability. Please don't forget to subscribe Capri if you are interested more about algorithms, data structure and system design. Let's create our list interface and define our method abstractions in that interface. I will name it my list. Let's define our abstract methods here. And first method will be add. We will add given element to our array list. We don't need to return back anything. For that reason, I will mark its return type as a void. Second element will be removed. We will remove element at given index, but we need to return back removed element. For that reason, return type will be int. We receive one parameter int index. Third method will be update or set. We will update element value at given index, but we need to return previous value. For that reason, return type will be int. It will receive two parameters. First parameter index, second parameter element value. Let's add one more method to get element at given index. Also, let's add one method to get number of elements, size of array list. Let's create class and implement these methods in that class. I will name class ArrayList. Implements my list. Let's implement abstract methods. This class will store two important variables. First is main data source, which is array. Let's declare it. Second will be size of our list. Let's create constructor for our array list. This constructor will receive one parameter with capacity, which lets user to create array with initial array with this capacity. Let's create our array with this capacity and initialize our variable. Initially our list is empty. For that reason, size will be 0. Let's create one more constructor. In case user is not defined capacity, let's use default capacity. Let's declare one more static variable, which is capacity. Default capacity equals 16, and you can assign any value to default capacity. In our case, it's 16. In case capacity is not defined, we will use default capacity. Let's start to implement our methods. Before start to implement add method, let's remember two important things. First, we need to check capacity. If capacity is full, we need to extend it, then add our element. I will go to this website, visualgo.net. This is very useful website to illustrate your data structure, any data structure, and see transition and their visualization. Let's imagine that this is array created, size of 6, and we have 2 more space, and that means we can add 2 more element. Let's add 8. Let's add 1 more element, 94. And if we want to add 1 more element, negative, for example, 10, and you see right now our capacity is full. What we need to create new array with new capacity and copy this element to new array, then add a new element to that array. You see, this is a visualization how it happens. All elements are copied to new array, then 10 is added. Let's back to our implementation. We need to check, is capacity already full? In case capacity is already full, we need to extend the existing capacity. Let's create and implement these methods. Capacity full means that the size of array list is equals or greater than length of array. Let's implement extend capacity method. Extend capacity means that create new array with larger size and copy all element in the current array to new array and then add our element. Let's define one variable, new capacity. In our case, we will create capacity 50% larger than existing capacity. Current capacity plus current capacity divided 2. Create new array with new capacity. And copy all elements from existing array to new array. We will use util method which comes from system, copy array, and source will be existing array and starting position in the source will be 0, destination will be new array, starting position the destination will be 0, length will be size of current array, length of current array, and we need to dereference current array variable and reassign that variable to new array. We have ensured that we have enough capacity. Now we can add our element to our data source. And increase size. Actually, we can use post increment and we can do it in one line.